Welcome back. So on to this now. AmaZulu King Misuzulu kaZwelithini will appear in public for the first time since Monday's court proceedings, where one of his wives tried to stop him from marrying a third time. The monarch is due to address the 146th Battle of Isandlwana commemorations in Nquthu tomorrow without the traditional prime minister who usually manages proceedings. Newzroom Afrika's Ziyanda Ngcobo has more.
Preparations are well underway for Wednesday's commemoration of the Battle of Isandlwana. This year's commemoration will be different to those in previous years. All eyes will be on King Misuzulu kaZwelithini as he'll be making his first appearance since the court case that was brought against him by Queen Kamayisela. She lost her interdict to try and halt two planned wedding ceremonies set to take place this weekend. There's been lots that has been taking place. It will be the first time there'll be a commemoration of the Battle of Isandlwana without an AmaZulu traditional prime minister. He won't even have a spokesperson. So we're yet to see just the semantics and the details and planning of who exactly will be introducing the king on stage. But let's bring in now the KZN Arts and Culture MEC to talk about plans for tomorrow. MEC, we see the stage is set, marquees are being put up. Let's talk about the importance of Battle of Isandlwana and why the government continues to support the royal household with these endeavors.
As a government and as this department, we are a department of sport, art and culture. So we do sport, we do culture, we do art. Culture has got heritage in it, so it's all in our department. We are the custodian of what happens with the Zulu people, with the Ndlunkulu kaZulu and all the royal functions. We are the custodians. We have to support His Majesty the King. So we are continuing to do that. We are here tomorrow with His Majesty the King because we are commemorating a great achievement by King Ngcobo, being the first nation, the first king in the history of Africa as a continent to battle and defeat the mighty English army. It was for the first time in 1879 on the 22nd of January. So as the Zulu people and as people in Africa, as South Africa, we have to celebrate that. We have to commemorate. We have really to show that it was great what King Ngcobo did in this mountain called Isandlwana. So we are doing that tomorrow. His Majesty is going to be here talking to his people. He's going to give a speech. Of course, I'm expecting that His Majesty will be on top of the moon because it's a great achievement what his ancestors did in this mountain.
I have to take the liberty, MEC, and ask you about how much the internal affairs of the royal household affect your ability to do your job. So for an example, if the king is planning to have two wedding ceremonies this weekend, he'd have to issue a directive to the office of the premier and your department in particular. Do you know of anything yet?
Not exactly, Mapolo, but it doesn't affect my department at all. It doesn't affect me at all. We draw the line. We know where to draw the line. We are a department. We are government. We support the royal family. We support His Majesty. So there are issues that pertain to us. There are issues that pertain to His Majesty personally. There are issues that pertain to the family as the royal family. So we know where to draw the line. With this function, it's a function that is supported by the department. The schedule of all the functions was given to us by the king long ago. So we started preparing for this day long ago. Whether what happens or what doesn't happen, we are preparing for a function to commemorate the achievement of the Zulu nation on the 22nd of January in 1879 that we defeated the mighty British Army here.
So in your schedule, is there anything for the 24th and the 26th of January?
That's not mine. It's that one belongs to the king, that one belongs to the family. Mine as government is tomorrow.
All right, so that's Mtomuhle Kaula, the KZN Arts and Culture MEC. All eyes will be on King Misuzulu kaZwelithini. The messaging will be very critical. What's happened over the last month or so after the king, went into seclusion late December and coming out of seclusion on the 15th of January, and what's taken place with the firing of his traditional prime minister, firing his spokesperson, recalling the security detail of Queen Nomzamo, all of this paints a picture of a royal household that's in disarray, and his messaging and tone will be something that the AmaZulu nation will be watching with a keen eye. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Ziyanda Ngcobo in Nquthu.